Hello everybody, I am back, and today I will be playing a deck that did very well at... I'm gonna make a fool of myself here if I get it wrong, but I want to say the German National Championships. I believe it got second. So, yeah, the deck itself is called Waterbox, and that's exactly what it is. You use a whole bunch of water types, such as Seismitoad-EX with Quaking Punch, which does, for 2 colorless energy, 30 damage and prevents your opponent from playing item cards. Regice from Ancient Origins, which for 1 water and 2 colorless does 70 damage, and then it can't be affected, and then it prevents damage from Pokemon EX. I'd also really like to use Glaceon EX, but that's not an option on TCG1 because it's bugged and it won't actually attack, ever. It won't let you attack, so just a heads up. Now I'm going to Ultra Ball, going to get Hoopa EX, and Scoundrel Ring. I have 2 spaces left. So I'm going to get Manaphy-EX, its Aqua Tube ability. Gives each Pokemon with water energy attached to it and a free retreat cost. And Shaman-EX, just to set up. And now that I've done that, the deck works because of Max Elixir. It lets you look at the top 6 cards of your deck and choose basic energy you find there, and attach it to your basic Pokemon. So it's pretty much an easy switch, except my opponent appears to be playing some form of Seismitoad deck. Heck, it might even be a mirror match. So now I'm going to pass the turn. I turn his mailed for the end, just in case it's not a mirror and they are playing doubles. Because if they are playing doubles, then, well, I want to zero sick, get rid of the double, but I also want to end. Just to make, I also want that end just to make sure I have a support. Oh, okay. And there goes that idea. Oh wait, I have the zero sick again, sweet. Now I will retreat into my own Toad, slowly power up this Articuno, zero sick, discard the double off of his Toad, and Quaking Punch for 40. Seismitoad Dittos aren't the most exciting thing, not gonna lie, but bear with me. Alright, my opponent is playing something with Seismitoad and Hammers, and that's about the only clue I have. Except, now that I'm using Quaking Punch, they can't hammer me, so I'm free to set up. If they stop Quaking Punch me, of course. Oh, okay, I have the Rough Seas. As much as I'd like to play it to heal off Articuno, it's not a good idea to play Rough Seas against other water decks because Seismitoad-EX doesn't do much damage at all. So it's always better just to save your Rough Seas for a different matchup, I guess. Figure of speech. Because then they can just heal off the damage. All your damage, unless you have Fury Belts or Muscle Band, but I believe the list ran Fury Belt. I personally think that Muscle Band's better a lot of the time, but that's an unpopular opinion. Now, my opponent actually has to slowly power up their Toad with water energy. So, yeah. My opponent says thanks for the end, I say anytime. I guess I didn't have to end, but I did want to get Articuno set up, and they're going to have to Sycamore. This looks like Seismitoad just used Seismitoad into Shaman-EX to go fast. And that's the strategy I see from the deck. Let's play N again. Okay, now I have an interesting situation. I could Quaking Punch, and then my opponent has a turn of Hammers in the lake. Or my opponent doesn't. Or I could retreat, Tri-Edge, try and take a knockout. But then my opponent might have Hammers and get rid of all my energy. Articuno is really valuable because it only gives it 1 prize, and it's got Delta Plus. So if you knock something out with it by damage from its attack, you take an extra prize card. So against EX, like that Seismitoad sitting there, you take 3 prize cards. To balance this, Tri-Edge isn't a good attack. It's 3 for 20, and you flip 3 coins, and it does 40 more for each hex. Alright, so they're Grenade Hammering. Not entirely sure why, but oh well. Okay, if they're grenade hammering, I'm actually going for the Articuno right now. And now, let's use Tri-Edge. Yes, 110 damage, that's a knockout. Delta Plus, draw a prize. And then the additional 2 prizes off of Seismitoad. 3 prizes in one fell swoop. Of course, my Seismitoad is kind of Lysander bait right now. Oh, are they going to go full out on the items this year? I hope not. Alright, Sycamore. Yeah, this looks like just a pure Toad offensive deck. The Great Toad Offensive. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. I see some Z-Rats. It's Toad Bats, which means my Seismitoad is in danger. Alright. I'm going to power up Manaphy, so I can hopefully hit Mineral Pump. Okay, if I retreat into Seismitoad, it's knocked out, so I'm going to Tri-Edge again. Triple Tails. I can't tell you how many times that's happened, so... On the bright side, if I flip 2 heads, I take my last 3 prizes. That's... So, yeah. Oh, there's Golbat. Seismitoad will be saved by the Fighting Fury Belt. And then Quaking Punch. Is that a Muscle Band? Yeah. Oh, never mind. Seismitoad goes down. To the Quaking Punch. And so begins my attempt to hit 2 heads off of Articuno. So I'm going to AZ, pick up Shaman, and set up. I'll bench Aegislash-EX tentatively. It's not a water type, but it does have the Mighty Shield ability, where you prevent all damage done to your Pokemon by attacks from each of your opponent's Pokemon that has special energy on it. Seismitoad is quite dependent on that special energy, so it works. Now let's Tri-Edge. 1 heads. The worst part is I'm knocked out by Crobat plus Quaking Punch next turn, so... Nope, I have no way to take 3 prizes. I can send up Manaphy, Sycamore, and hope to hit a water from Mineral Pump, and that's about it. Do they have a way to hit Crobat? Because if they do, that's actually game if they don't have a way. Well, it's not game, I still need to hit a heads, which seems to be very hard around here. Anyways, what's my opponent going to do? They have 6 cards, so if they have a way to get Sycamore, I think they'll need to Sycamore, try and hit some hammer of sorts to stop that. Oh, no, there's the Crobat. Here comes Crobat. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they didn't just go for Crobat and Quaking Punch since they had Shaman in their hand. But let's see if they get it. If they just attack, I'll tell them. Oh, no, that'll be the Crobat, right? That should be the Crobat. Manaphy is also pretty good in this matchup, just because they discarded Crobat. What are they doing? Yeah, 110. 110. So, I get a turn, okay. I can live with that. I'll just attach to Manaphy and Tri-Edge for 3 tails. Well, there's your retribution, opponents. And, yep, there goes that Articuno. At least they had Golbat. So now I'm going to send up Manaphy, because it's my next attacker. And it won't be knocked out by Quaking Punch plus Crobat damage, and I can knock it out with Mineral Pump. And also bench Regice. Because Regice is Resistance Blizzard. It's not as good in this matchup as it would be against something like, I don't know, a Seismitoad variant that doesn't play bats. Because bats go through Resistance Blizzard, but at least it's something. Now, what's my opponent going to do next? They don't have a way to knock out Manaphy, which is good, but I should have sent up Articuno, then retreated into Manaphy. So that was a bit silly of me. Because Manaphy does not heal itself with Mineral Pump. Alright, yep, Quaking Punch for 50. I'll bench another Manaphy to keep Aqua Tube in play, and Mineral Pump for the knockout. Alright, if I can buy myself a turn of items, I can actually go for the double energy switch onto Articuno, escape rope. If they send up Seismitoad, I'll escape rope, double energy switch into Articuno. And then just hopefully knock out whatever they send up that isn't Seismitoad with Articuno for game. But that seems a bit unlikely considering the amount of tails I've flipped. And my opponent has also flipped a lot of tails on Super Scoop Ups. Alright, come on opponent, please hurry up. I don't want to have to end the game like this. Okay, good, they sent up Toad. That actually plays perfectly unless they get a DCE. If they get a DCE, then, well, crap. And also, if they knock out Manaphy, yeah, if they have Crobat plus Quaking Punch, oh wait, no, they need 2 Crobat plus Quaking Punch for a knockout. Anyways, what's my opponent gonna do? Alright. They have the DCE, that shuts down my plan. If they don't... oh, they have another Toad. Great, another Toad. So when they go for the escape rope, they can just use that. I could double energy switch into Manaphy and start healing the other Manaphy. Which, in all honesty, doesn't seem like such a terrible option. Okay, do it? Nope, Lysander is still in my deck. Yeah. Quite DCE and Muscle Band is a knockout on this Manaphy. But my opponent, I think they would have slapped down the DCE right away. Or the Muscle Band, and they've got 6 cards. Okay, now they're going to Headringer Manaphy. Do I get a turn of items? No, not the N! No, not the Quaking Punch! Come on! Come on, don't have the band, don't have the band, don't have the band, don't have the band, don't have the band. Well, now what? And, never mind, there's the knockout anyways. So I guess my next step is chilling Psy with Articuno. Oh no, they're going to hit Articuno. Does that mean they've got the Fury Belts? That's a knockout. Alright. going to rough sea. I'm actually going to put down the rough seas so I don't get overwhelmed. And chilling sigh. Yes, it worked. I get a turn of items. It's completely dependent on what I top deck, but it works. And also, I can use Super Rod Shuffle and all this energy. Chilling sigh is not usually worth attacking into, but hey, it actually might have saved me the game there. And I draw into a Max Elixir. Well, great. Let's at least throw 3 water back in the deck. Max Elixir. I guess let's go for the other Manaphy. And Rough Seas, and... oh, they're still asleep. I get another turn to try and top deck something useful. So many tails in this game, it's actually ridiculous. This is a fun game, though. We're both getting really down to the wire. Not entirely sure why my opponent isn't using Rough Seas, but... oh well. And it's an Ultra Long. So pass... they're still asleep. What is this? This is like 4 turns asleep. Okay, it's a water energy after they wake up. It's workable. Yeah, I'm not going to risk another chilling. I actually could, since my opponent's low on cards. Chilling sigh, and it works. Oh my god, it works again. This is ridiculous. And hey, it's Sycamore. Nice to see you, Sycamore. Now I can double energy switch. Move both my energy over to Articuno. I'll attach to Manaphy, because why not? And try Edge. 2 heads, 100 damage. So I just need to do that again next turn. And I win. Or I think I'll actually Lysander out Golbat. Just to make it a bit easier. Okay, I think there's a few Fury Belts. Oh no, don't bring up Hoopa again. Gosh darn it. Okay, good, I've got a water. I also have an escape rope. So yeah, let's attach the water. Manaphy-EX set up. Okay, let's Lysander out Golbat. Retreat into Articuno. And try Edge. No! If I had the Fury Belt, that would have worked. Anyways, my opponent's being a bit rude, so I think I'll just ignore them. Anyways... oh, and I should have actually Versus Secret for the Lysander. Oh well, my opponent's about to deck out anyways, so it's not like I actually need to do that much. I just don't get knocked out. As long as I don't get knocked out, then I am perfectly fine. Yeah, maybe the Lysander was a bit of a mistake, but had I known I was going to hit 1-heads either way, I probably should have just attacked into the Toad. Oh well, they're going to send out Crobat. Team Flare Grunt. Crap. Is it just going to be pass to win at this point? Oh, they're going to Skill Dive. Probably target down Hoopa. Or Shaman. Something that can't be healed by Rough Seas. Yep. Okay. Yep, Shaman. Now I'm going to Versus Seeker. Take Lysander. I'm going to bring out Toad this time, and Chilling Sigh, and my opponent stays asleep again. And they have no cards left in their deck, so next turn I just pass to win. Thank you, Chilling Sigh. That might be the MVP attack of this game. Oh, drat, they have an N. Oh well, I actually did hit the water. So let's escape rope. Tentatively, whatever they send out, I can hopefully knock it out with a tri-edge. If I actually flip enough heads, I can knock it out with a tri-edge. That just seems to be a really big if. So let's retreat into Articuno and tri-edge. Yes! I did it! 3 heads, that makes up for all the tails. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time with, hopefully it'll be before US Nats, but I'll be playing a deck that won some form of Nationals next time, hopefully. Bye!